Hi everyone. I know it's hot, the summers have set in, we're going to be relishing mangoes very soon, but I'm sure you still want to eat your nice chatpata khana which is not too spicy. So today in our thali we're going to make coconut lime chicken, pumpkin and French bean ki sabzi, and we'll serve it with some lovely coconut dal. Okay? So first let's quickly make the chicken curry. So for the chicken curry, I'm going to heat half a cup of coconut oil. Now once the oil is hot, you add whatever whole spices you have at home. Add some cinnamon, 5 green cardamoms, 2 star anise, 10 peppercorns, 7-8 cloves, and then we'll add 3 onions that are finely chopped. Now mind you, don't fry the onions brown. Just saute them till they are soft and translucent. So I curated this recipe one afternoon when I was just sitting and I was just thinking how to serve my family a delicious chicken curry which is not spicy and yet delicious. So aisa dimag laga ke I've curated this recipe. It turned out very nice. That's why I thought I'd share it with you guys. So the onions are soft and translucent. Now add 2 teaspoons of ginger paste, 2 teaspoons of garlic paste. Add green chilies according to your liking. So I've taken about 10 of them. Now I'm just going to saute the onions along with the ginger, garlic and green chilies for a minute. Now add chicken. So I've got 1 kg of chicken here. Now just fry the chicken on a high flame for 2 minutes. Now after 2 minutes, add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of red chili powder, a tablespoon of vinegar, and again saute the chicken. So I took 1 cup of fresh coconut, this large cup of fresh coconut, and I ground it to a nice fine paste. Okay, now I'm going to add this to the chicken. Add 2 tablespoons of finely chopped fresh mint, 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped coriander, half a teaspoon of pepper powder. Mix this well. Now after mixing this well, take 1.5 cup of thick coconut milk and add this to the chicken. Some salt to taste. Now add half a liter of water to this. Cover this and cook till the chicken is done. You must be wondering, ये तो coconut lime chicken है तो lemon का नाम ही नहीं है भाई बाबा. Patience. Wait. We'll add lime in the end. So now let's take a look if the chicken is done. Yeah, it's cooked. I don't need to tell you the meat is off the bone and that's how I know. But yeah, it's done. Now we'll add the lime juice. So I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of lime juice to this. Nice and sour, and that sweetness of the coconut. It tastes really nice. Now I want to add a little body to this curry. You can use cashew nut paste, but it becomes too rich and heavy. So if you have people coming over for dinner and you want to make it rich, then you can add almond paste or you can add cashew nut paste, but I'm going to add rice flour paste to this. So take, it should be nice and thick, the rice flour paste. Take 2 tablespoons of rice flour and you add 1/4 cup of water to this. See that there are no lumps, and you just drizzle a little bit. Mix this well. And now just let the chicken simmer for 5 minutes and your chicken is ready. Well, it is yet not ready because we're going to garnish it really beautifully and differently. Okay? Now for the pumpkin and French bean sabzi, heat 3 to 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. Add a teaspoon of mustard seeds and let it splutter. A teaspoon of coarse cumin powder. A teaspoon of coarse fennel powder. A sprig of curry leaves. And now add 3 onions that are finely chopped. Now saute the onions only for 2 minutes, not more. Okay? Now after sauteing this for 2 minutes, add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of garlic paste, a teaspoon of thick tamarind pulp. Just mix this well. The onion is slightly kacha pakka, okay? Now to this, add 2 cups of freshly grated coconut. So this is your basic masala for the sabzi. Add little garam masala, just 1/4 teaspoon, not more. Just saute this masala for another minute. Add salt to this. Now here I have 250 grams of French beans that I have been steamed. 250 grams of pumpkin that I have cut into these thin little juliennes and steamed those as well. Gently mix this. Sprinkle some freshly chopped coriander. Give it one last stir. Just cook it for 2-3 minutes. And your pumpkin French bean sabzi is also ready to be served. Now we're going to make a delicious dal that will go along with this menu for the vegetarians. So for this dal, take 2 cups of masoor dal, wash it well and soak it for a few hours, and then just pressure cook it with little turmeric. And add 1.5 cup of thick coconut milk to this, 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh coriander that's been chopped finely. Just give this a good mix. Add some salt to taste and a little bit of turmeric powder. Mix it once again. While the dal is simmering, let's prepare the tadka. So for the tadka, heat 3 to 4 tablespoons of ghee. Splutter a teaspoon of mustard seeds, a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Add 4 to 5 red chilies to this. And add 7 to 8 cloves of garlic that are finely chopped and 1 onion that is sliced. Fry these ingredients till the onions are nice and brown in color. There's one very important ingredient which I forgot to add to this, that is hing. 1/4 teaspoon of hing to this. So you can see it's nice, got a light golden color, the onions. Now we'll add a sprig of curry leaves also to this. And just cook it for another few seconds, maybe 30 seconds. And now the dal has already been simmering. Shut the flame. And now add this tadka to the dal. Just cover it. Let it rest for 5 minutes before you serve it. So now my thali is ready, but yet I have to show you how to garnish the chicken. That's the beauty of this recipe. So in a serving bowl, just take the chicken curry. Just drizzle some chili oil. Add some finely chopped spring onion greens, fresh coriander that's chopped, some mint, and some fried onions. So now our chicken is ready to be served. In fact, our thali is ready. So quickly go buy these ingredients, make this menu, let me know, and keep watching Smita Dev.